So today in this video, we're going to talk about writing a sales page with AI. So we already have a digital book that we're going to promote with the help of Meta ads, YouTube ads, and we need to write a sales page so that we can sell the book. All right. So I'm not a copywriter and I don't write copy. I use AI to write me a copy and I follow a structure, and I'm going to show you the structure that I follow. And you'll see that I'm going to write a sales page copy, ideally in less than an hour. And I'm not going to do it myself. I'm going to have AI do it. I'm going to guide the AI to write me a sales page copy. So let's get started. My name is Bishal Katwal. I've done over $20 million plus in revenue for myself. And I've done low ticket, I have done high ticket, and I do mainly low ticket at the moment right now. And this is how I write the sales page for my low ticket offers. All right, let's get right into it. So I'm using Claude. There are many things you can use, but I'm using Claude at the moment. And I'm going to show you the guide. So this is the guide. It is called Billionaires Tax Secrets. Okay, so this is the guide that we will be selling. And I have tested ChatGPT. I have also tested Gemini. Claude is the best one. And when you're using Claude, I like to use Opus 4.1. So you may have to upgrade. You may need a paid plan with Claude, but it is worth the money. Okay. So the first thing that you're going to do with Claude is that you're going to give it a book and you're going to tell what makes this book different. Okay. I am not going to read the whole book to find out what makes this book different. Okay. Like I said, I'm an AI copywriter. I like to use AI to write me a copy, and I'm going to have AI do all the work for me. Okay. So I'm not gonna sit there and read the book for 2 hours. Okay. So it gave me the unique mechanism for the book. I think this is pretty good system. And after that, what I did was I told it to write me a sales page. Okay. And what I like to do is I like to use a 16-word sales letter format. And this is a book. Let me show you. This is a book written by a guy named Alvaro. Okay, he's the one who wrote a book called 16-word sales letter. And it is super thin book, super thin. Okay, and you can read the whole book in 2 hours. But the whole point of a book is that he gives you a format in writing a sales letter. And he has done over 100 million plus in sales from sales letter of himself. And he tells you that he uses this format, and he tells you that he uses this exact system to write the sales page. So ever since I read the book, I have been using this format because it makes it super simple and super easy to write a book. And it is very simple. Like I said, question number 1 is, how is this different? So your sales page needs to have that. Let's say question number 8 is how does it work? And you're going to go in order, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? Again, I'm not going to ask AI to read the whole book, right? But I'm going to give it an image and then I'm telling it to use that format. Okay. And I'm also going to talk about audience. Hey, this is the audience. And I'm also telling the AI that we're going to sell this book for 99 cents. The book being Billionaires Tax Secrets. Okay. So once I did that, it wrote me the whole copy. Okay. I think it looks good. It followed the structure that I have. So this is a good starting point. I like it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the whole page. Okay. So that was written by AI entirely. I'm going to change the font. I like this font, Montserrat, and I'm going to paste it, and boom, we got the copy here. So what I like to do is that I like to clean up the page, and I'm going to show you a different sales page that I like to follow. So I wrote this sales page with the help of AI as well. And this is also written by AI too. Okay. So this is going to be a headline. We're going to change the headline in a bit and sub-headline. So I'm going to do this. Okay. So this is the one belief that it is using. This is not a part of a copy, to be honest, because this is not a part of a copy. This is just AI using the process. Okay. I'm going to say not part of the copy so that our designer knows about it. So what we're going to do next is we're going to remove the questions. So every other tax book falls into this. Jesus. I'm going to actually use this, to be honest, here. I think there's a mistake here. It is talking about a book. It should be talking about a system. So we're going to actually tell it. So when writing a sales page, it should not be talking about a book right from the start. It should be talking about a problem. Then it talks about a framework or system, give it a name, that solves that problem. Then that framework or system is inside the book. So that's the way it should be, or I'm going to call it unique mechanism. Also going to say that's the way it should be. Please use 16-word sales letter system and write the sales page. And also going to say remember the audience who would be buying the book. Okay, I think it made a mistake, so I'm gonna give it a prompt once again, and let's see. I'm not a big fan of this headline, to be honest. I will ask it to write multiple headline, but I also think it has too many bullet points. So too many bullet points. I don't like. Write a longer sales page in paragraphs. Some bullet points are fine, but not every time. Okay. So I like the starting here. Okay. Okay, this is too long to be honest, but it's much better. So it is giving a name called System Switch Protocol. This is a good copy, but it wrote the entire thing on paragraph. That's not how it should be. So it happens. It is going to make a mistake. It does that all the time. And I'm actually going to start over. I'm not going to say all the time, but it happens now and then, right? So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to start over again, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to upload my book. Below attached is the image, is the PDF of my book, Billionaires Tax Secrets. So, and we're going to use the lessons, okay? And I'm going to write me a sales page, do not build me a website, only give me text here. And I'm saying use 16-word sales letter format. And audience, we're talking about audience. We're also talking about price as well. That's good. I'm also going to say write in paragraph some bullet points, some tables for comparisons. Okay, detailed in the sales page. Please be detailed in the sales page. Include charts, history, timeline, famous billionaire stories, etc. Normal people stories, testimonials, etc. Okay. All right, I think that's it. We're going to use Opus 4.1 and let's go. So again, it happens and sometimes we may have to do it again, but it's not a problem because only thing you're doing is giving it a prompt. All right. So this is much better already. I like the headline. Now it has the points. It has the tables as well. One thing that I forgot was to talk about the system. More the pain, the problem system than sell the book. Okay, this is much better, to be honest. This is definitely much better. So I'm going to use this format actually. So I'm going to remove the earlier sales page, paste it here. Okay, so this is good. This is going to be the headline and this is going to be the sub headline. Okay, so I'm going to use this. Probably gonna have an image of book here. Okay, this is pretty good. Okay, we don't need the questions. Okay, and we're gonna do this. I think this story is not enough. This is really good story, but it's not enough. And I think the previous one had a better story like that. I think so. When I go here, what was that? So Jeff Bezos, Buffett's. Okay, so there is a Jeff Bezos story for you. Actually, we're just gonna do this. Okay. And we also have Elon Musk story here. We're also gonna do this. Okay, and then there's Trump story. Okay, it's not here, but it's probably on the previous one. Not on this one. This one has it, I think. Okay, so this one has it. Okay, this is good. Okay, we don't need what's in it for you. So this is what's in it for you section. There's some testimonial, but here is your personal saving calculator. Okay, so we're also gonna make this a headline. There's a timeline, and typically the text after the headline is a good title, and that's that. So the same thing, typically this one is a good title, and okay, again the same thing, this one is a good title. Okay, this one's gonna be smaller. Okay, so why should you trust me? Okay, how does it work? Okay, so that's pretty good. How can you get started? Okay, so that's the book, some testimonials. What do you have to lose? Okay, so we're almost at the bottom now. So what I'm gonna do now is that the book follows a value ladder, starting simple, building to advance. Okay, so this is the story. All right. So what we're gonna do now is that I want it to write me a bullet points like this. So what I'm gonna do is we actually don't need this part, actually. We may need this one, but not this. Okay, we don't need this. So we're gonna remove that. I'm going to keep this here. So what this means is that we're gonna have a picture of a book that kind of looks like this. So this is the kind of picture of a book we're gonna have, and that's gonna be right here. Book on 1D surrounded by text. So that's what I'm gonna say. And then I'm also going to use this. What I mean by use this is this one. So you can give a text like this to AI and it will write the thing exactly like this. Okay, so what I'm going to say is that I want you to write me here's what you're going to discover inside the book. Here's what you are going to discover inside the book. This is an example of some other sales page, and I really like it. Write like this for our billionaires tax secrets book. Thanks. Example. So I'm just gonna copy paste that, and oh, I think I pasted on a wrong place. I was supposed to use the newer chat. I think I used the older chat. I don't think there's any problem with it, but okay, just do that. Okay, it's pretty good though, to be honest, but I'm going to use the newer one. So, okay, and boom. Okay, this one. Going to paste here inside the billionaires tax secrets book. Okay, so that's the format we're gonna use, and oh, okay, there you go. Oh wow, that's a lot of points. Let's see, how many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Oh, okay, so a lot. Give me about 20 points only, and remove the other points. 15 to the other points. We don't need that many. Thanks for the . Okay, so let's see. Okay, this is looking good. This is what I am looking for. And you see, it is telling me the page number as well. And this is correct. Like this page number that you see here is exactly correct. So that's pretty good, right? So that's what I'm looking for. And I'm going to paste that here. And that's not how it was supposed to work. So I'm just gonna do this. Okay. So it's here. So that's what I was looking for. And then here I'm going to have image of book pages. So that is this image right here. So that's what I'm talking about. And then after that, we're going to have a take a sneak peek. And we're going to do that here. Take a sneak peek. That's right here. And we're going to put that right here. Okay, so that is going to have a video b-roll like this. And then after that, we're going to have this. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to literally just copy this. And so this is where we make a pitch for our book. And I have an example of someone who did it for their book in their sales page. Can you do the same for our book, Billionaires Tax Secrets? Here's an example. So this is basically this part right here where it has a copy and it presents the offer. Okay. So it knows that we're selling for 99 cents. Okay, this is too long. I just have to say make it shorter, please. And no PS, I guess. Make it shorter, please. Thanks. Okay, this looks much better. This is what I was talking about. And this is where it has the offer. Okay, I like it. This is what I was looking for. And that's going to be right here. Okay, so yeah, there's the image right here. Okay, that's good. And after that, now we're going to talk about, you have 3 options. Okay, so let's write this as well as my promise to you. And again, the same thing I saw in someone else sales page. They wrote this 3 options and the promise. Can you write the same for our book, Billionaire Tax Secrets? Here's an example. It takes about an hour or maybe hour and a half to do this, but it is just guiding it, right? It is, you don't have to write it yourself, right? It is just pretty much directing it. So it did it. We're just going to copy it and we're going to paste it. So boom. So now you have 3 options. Okay, so that looks good. I promise to you. Okay, that is ready as well. Okay, that looks good. And after that, we're going to have, okay, so here's what you're getting today. So here's what you're getting today. It's just a mock-up like this. That's pretty much all it is. So we're going to put that in here and done. And I also want a title just like this. Can you write a title like this for our book as well, please? I like to say please for some reason. Example. Okay, this is pretty good title, so I'm just going to use this. And that goes to here. Okay, and done. So the next thing we need is, so we're going to have image of the people. So that is basically the title that we just worked on in this one. And then we're going to have image of people holding the book. Okay. And then after that, and then we're going to do this. So let's see. So I kind of like this bottom line. Every billionaire, Fortune 500 CEO, the only question is, will you? Okay. This is actually pretty good. So this is actually done. Okay, so this is done. The funnel is ready. That's right. The funnel is ready. So the sales page is ready. That's it. We're going to launch this and we're going to see how it does. Now I'm going to ask it, can you create more headlines? At least 5 most compelling ones for our sales page to test. I need headline and sub headline. Okay. Headline, its job is to get them to read the other parts of the sales page, not to sell. It's not. Okay. Write it now. So let's see. So I already have this headline, I believe. Yeah, I already have that headline. So I have other headlines now. So let's do this. Okay. And we're going to test. So done. All right. That is pretty good. So we have the book ready. Now we're gonna work on the order page. So order page, we're gonna follow a structure. So this is what I like to have in the order page. I like to have inside, you will get answers to questions like this. So we're talking about a book, what they're gonna learn inside the book. And then we're gonna have some testimonials here. And then we're gonna have some FAQ, okay? And then we're gonna have money back guarantee. So I'm going to say, write me inside, you will get answers to this. Thanks for our book, Billionaire Tax Secrets. It is an example of someone else doing in their sales page. Now, every now and then I like to remind AI to remember the audience who will be buying our book. Remember the pain, the solutions they are looking for. Okay, so I like to remind AI every now and then. Okay, so this looks pretty good. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I have 14 questions here. So I'm just going to use all those questions. And I'm going to go here and paste it. And we're going to use Monstrat. So we're going to lower the font. So that is pretty good. I'm going to change the font. Okay. So this is pretty good. I got some of the questions that I needed, and let's try to do FAQ as well. Let's see how many we can write. Okay. And then the money back guarantee. It is telling me that my limit, I'm almost out of the uses. So let's see how many we can get. Can you write me a frequently asked questions for our book as well? Billionaires Tax Secrets. And here is an example of someone else doing in their sales page. Okay, so let's see if I have enough storage or enough uses. Hopefully one more after this. Okay, so it is working. Let's see. Okay, looking good, looking good. I just have one last question about money back guarantee. So let's see. Can you write me section like this about money back thing? I'm not sure if we can do or not, but it would be great to write something similar. Here's an example. Okay, so I'm going to copy this, and hopefully this is the last one. Then I don't have to increase the uses, but I'm going to go to the order page, and okay, I'm going to paste that here. So pasted, that's good. What I also am going to paste is this one right here, which is basically testimonials. So when I go to the order page, you're going to see that I have this you want proof, right, kind of thing, and then you have testimonials. So that's what we're going to use this text for. And most of all, you want proof that it's going to work for you, what our students are saying. So then we're going to have testimonials, right? So that's pretty good, right? So we got that. And let's see. Okay, so I got the money back guarantee as well. I'm going to say make it. I'm actually gonna first copy paste this one first. Okay, looks actually pretty good. Yeah, it looks actually pretty good, to be honest. Make it slightly shorter. It doesn't need to be this long. Okay, I think this is much better. Yeah, this is definitely much better. We don't need it. We don't need that to be super long. Okay, so that's it. It is ready. The whole funnel is ready now. That's just how we do it. Let's see if I can do anything here. Spacing. Yeah, so this is it. The funnel is ready. We have the copy ready. So we're gonna launch this and test it out, and we'll see what happens. All right, so it took us less than an hour to write the funnel with the help of AI. And yes, there is going to be few things to be changed, but we can change that after the funnel is ready. And we can review that final when the funnel is built out, right? So now we can move on to doing better things. So if you enjoy the process of building a sales page with the help of AI, then you're my kind of guy, because writing a sales letter is a hassle. It takes a lot of time, okay? It is a lot of time, but you can use framework like 16-word sales letter and have AI write the thing for you. The most important thing is launching it and testing it. You're gonna know right away if it works or not. If it doesn't work, that's great. If it works, you can go back and change the sales page. You can write it better. You can pay $5,000, $10,000 to a copywriter, or you can do it yourself. All right, if you like this video, then you may like the next one as well. Bye.